name say Wishianada. But I didn't even do the introduction of me guest. My mean started with that Arnold me and my friend show business manual or entertainment pandit of great repute or PR Juma or non aviation Juma. But the Biamika say wow opportunity I'll call Arnold office. So maybe say aviation or and as entertainment because in Google office me name the aviation related. But good evening, Akwaba.
Aviation related,
A woman a meaning Munsia. Maybe I miss sector into the meaning na me. Aviation
next time about make sure aviation related.
Me I'll show you. Now started right by Arnold so Madam Vida Edichumwa Boating. Vida a corporate girl but ni na no ne hwene ne bibia e wo industry because she was started from this industry. Na nkofo baby say this is the loudmouth Vida. But me the meaning say Onye loudmouth.
Baby.
Onye loudmouth.
Baby.
Now yeah.
Massacre.
What's Sacra? But now a former employee of Despite Media and see as a if you are na
my constituency.
O constituency me.
Yeah. Me delegates in Kwani.
Yeah, my Akwaba.
That's it.
Bulldog artist manager. Se and Kele Willing also ni artist. A friend Vanilla. We must say Vanilla. But they be ameka say Bulldog ye ka artist management wo krom ha o hu nim de pa o konanim nso a managing kofo bebre nti ye ahwa say enumere waje ne kambu papa bi wa ba show no so o fa ni tete
mo dromo so
me no voice ete
dabi mo dromo so
me pa cho papa no ti Bulldog nchan anani abri o kan book amenye show so o kan book bia no no ka ho bi na mo ba ni Yvonne Nelson last week yeti ha na enim say omo wo chapter crowd book last week Saturday Sunday mo ye ba be pon na yeti ha kan 5 agun semni omo ye ba ni omo ni na e no no akobo Yvonne Nelson din kra be mu me pa cho I am not Yvonne Nelson I dedicate chapter ma Ola Michael that time not on na PR of another now PR but obey PR of Film Producers Association of Ghana I from 5 pag or my colleague in so hanum say in see me ma kwaba
mamaga
I know back to you Cynthia Kwako asem na me kan na me bisa say uninya encounter bi na say unim ni beyond Sarkodie lawyer na obi aso unim.
Well, me share a few couple of times na enye direct usually anytime I mean who bia na se me share bia na related to a Sarkodie and that's a Sarkodie project. Now, I think a lot of people are linking her to Sarkodie because apart from being Sarkodie legal representative, no, now so you're more attached to Sarkodie projects Bebre. She was more involved than just a legal brain for Sarkodie team. And then industry no, one aspect I am projecting Bebre no, entertainment lawyers. And as a legal representation when it comes to Ethereum. But this particular woman, no, now most of our A-list artists, Sarkodie, D Black, Reggie Rockstone, and most recently Shatawale, Samini. And so if one legal brain represented all these guys, then you could actually attest to the fact that it means it's brains. Now, apart from the fact that wabwa ewe industry mo so we checking the profile or yeah corporate finance fencing legal brain as well na never be why and Ministry of Finance are juma be we win a lot of cases more we win a lot of scam be more so apart from industry you can we play pivotal role in terms of finance and any governance no can or playing a role and so it's sad void now we creative industry I do not know. Yes, there are lawyers for home, but I'm not too sure how many people will be able to fill that void. Apart from no, I think it's a consulting firm, Africa One Media. So clearly, this lady has really played a big role in the industry. So it's very sad how our exit here, and I'm sure the likes of Sarkodie and the rest would really feel it. Now, that's far. It's only Sarkodie and who need tribute. And I can understand why Sarkodie will be the first to actually send a tribute because, like I said, now you're more closer to Sarkodie.
Rockstone supposed to be.
Yes, but that was short. Okay. Yes, Sarkodie was very lengthy. And I can understand where Sarkodie coming from because of affinity between them. because the woman went beyond just a legal brain for Sarkodie. A lot of the projects, she was actively involved from operations to whatever. So there was that connection between on the Sarkodie, unlike, I'm only assuming, unlike the other guys, no. But the point is, Sanfone Yako, it's sad because clearly she died young, with the kind of expertise and knowledge, and acumen or the econo, yakakra. Because, like I said, void now or creating, very difficult for anybody to fill, because she really played multiple roles: finance, corporate, any industry, entertainment industry. So clearly, it's a sad moment. Sanfone Yako, shedding.
I never met her, but may share the kind of messages I pour out on social media. The class of people are not more kind of sempana. And I make here say how Sarkodie brand placements here, because I can say over road manager, other team na here say when your legal representative or team is going to be a contracts being a deal okay kind of move that amount. But after Sarkodie pedigree, the way are carrying the whole industry them, and then later to find out say na lady and I mean and they following in terms of the legal issues, so you could tell say it was up there. Now it won't so one yeah. But Adia Bakwa and Uncle for shame him says Sarkodie was to speak this week, especially because of his December. Na koso. But Akoya ya say a woman ne man ba out be kasa ya banko for how he's feeling about mama ne passing and see e be me busia for ya kone best stress say we need more of her our industry to be how you interested. You could see say aside the legal bit on kasa opinion op your activities and as a nyoma I think say we need more hands on deck when it comes to legal issues our industry. Nti ye mebusia for yako.
Yo, boom. Me to say no Sarkodie sorry, Shatawale is lawyer. Nti onna na money no work out now.
Yes.
Oh.
So but me a few years back I encountered her. She actually number one I will be fair no say or no. And at the time, I think I was seeing a sister, in the 50th. You know, and the sister was a huge fan of Shatta. At the time, I was working with Shatta. Was a huge fan of Shatta. So, Nanka, almost a video drop. You know, Shatta and wishing his sister no happy birthday. So, many Shatta Kasai na, oh yeah, the mom. You know, then, I mean, subsequently, I mean, recently, and obey Shatta lawyer. I mean, in the case, my case against him, and Messiano courts, I mean, the last 2 dates, no, Wamba, you know, the Kakakra now maybe so, Mama see one, you know, because she's going to, yes, she are. Maybe or not true about him, you know, like she played the motherly, you know, in all our meetings before we went back to court, not Ochinemupa, you know, so. I mean, she was a beautiful woman, you know, and not in terms of the physique. I mean, her mindset, how she, the outlook of life, the idea, you know, very intelligent as well. She'll be missed because she's really a great brain, you know. So, for you know, condolences and
Hola.
Mama G, I think that is one of the losses that we all have to be pained by, because also one time take a lot of lawyers being dedicated to our industry. You know, I don't know. I've been asking these questions for a couple of years now. That why are we not having enough lawyers in our space? Because maybe now more than they have, but I think there's a lot of money to be made in here. And for us to, sorry, can I help you?
No, thank you.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah. So for us to have lost one of such, you know, legends in that space, I think we all have to feel the pain. And I believe, Sarkodie and the rest that she worked with are also pained as we talk right now. So, remember we for Yako. We just pray, and then we pray that we get more like her in the industry.
Yo, with your phone shedding, me sure say other details now. Say give it out to the public no, as and when be available no, be mamwe All right, from that story in Yenko conversation of all conversations this week, book he make last week Sunday me too. Yvonne Nelson launching a book. Your friend, I am not Yvonne Nelson or pediatric. Later in the evening, you say call camera, UTV cameras, call her name bon come. By morning, nah, she says scattered information pieces. Rebecca said bits and pieces of book he and social media cofuatro whose story be brave. Yeah, starting with reactions. Vida, who know your bar? How mantem? Who call book launch nibi?
Man Kobe.
Until who started already like a lot of people on social media.
Me started who screenshots of the entire course no. But me mission literature school. Until you maybe say na na me interest ewo. Until say oh to an answer same like she's doing now. There are key things bia a money do.
And answer same here then.
Say be a story. If say okay.
As
a answer story say by the fireside.
Okay.
But me cano I can kasemwa. As a wo to an answer same for our brabo. Now there are key things bia say oh kan what say wo she. Plot no na you as a storyline. Your characters no conflicts be a setting no it would be a writer no be on a point of view kakra. So she book here it is well tailored. We will be a what kind literature books be a pen. Every literary device my book a rich to read no. You can find it here. And at the man no a demo pa seen in nice supine say about the real life experiences a be anka ocean on an ordinary day and ka omboso entro. But what it is, say, me I like to call it a tell-all. As a wakani nina. Ye be brim hano. You may be say no, time. Because a be a story be our call, a busin be our dom, be our year society, nimti ye, the pesa, and you may be oha. Canina manipi, it was so kataso kakra. But on only one is say, or the two jar a Senahoma youth na or more ban. That is the reason why sometimes we share celebrity beer, which make just or the 200 Ghana and a shabra boise, and as they say, what any billionaire. Into in between no life experiences no monka. Into a mania dema youth who say it's a genius was a woko. Into no sorry na or no so far 200 Ghana name boom mana no pe quantia. So I feel say Yvonne dedicating home. Say or trial experience no from step 1, 2, 3 kopem say ubedru sa level no. But ye nyina ye nia kwakodi the Sarkodie bit no. But osha or employ literature mu or digress kakra. But sometimes digression cry so interesting say you want me who so to digression so na say on sang betwa main plots so there are lots of historical background your education system no was simplifying no wa elevating so book ni mo with the mention of school I'll call here or Dansoman Martin de Porres she said yeah or lifting the image of the school and me ya me Dansoman me tina Dansoman because school Dansoman ti o ka say so open school sa papa ubenye bi was vicinity wa I can relate and it is true. She could have simply told you, say me ko school papa, any quite say me fairly. But she said the amount history of the school, no, any home konebani areas, near ma esiko. And no na bua I'm just imagining the number of people who want to move their children from school or just to put them in Martin de Porres. Aside that, no, ne bit on how our ope entertainment, no. Eyana kofo before say ebia ya hote. Oh, Miss G, eti TV soon, pese me de me ho bone keke, and I shata wale to nyumti, pese me de me ho bone keke. That brings about the setting of sa chapter, which is Dansoman. So what's now how sa breno? Ne Nana King, Ashanti International, Nana Queen, Exdo, Cocovelli, Batman, now Samini. Untimi tina Dansoman vicinity nima, unya any inclination to music, and I said the arts in a whole. It is out now one or the other, the things that these people do be affect you. It's I'm thinking say na hote ewo music nimuno has to do with the creative conducive environment and not of finding itself, which is because it was a haven of entertainment. Asana tema for ne ashama for eba be take over no. Now look at how Okafa SHS in Central Region. Wama unti Ghana ha krampo na say kondo education in Ghana, you want to move your kids to Central Region just to have that kind of education. There are other ails so are pointing out secondary schools with like their dining, their food and all that. Sanya papa we we are not talking about it too. By a Sarkodie a bit no. But then ukofo can say we go Sarkodie anymore say na wa worry na wa ye say, but I feel say o situating
to boss wo ha ka ye bekom. I just want initial reactions na because unya ko hopene say ye ka ho.
Okay,
into beto
I feel say a masterpiece devoid of sad distractions no. And funny enough for more mokeka ho nsem bone no wo behwem kwa no won kan ye because me ansana me hwe few chapters kakra no na me different perception but me tina seeking kind woman no. And I mean who says something that we should critically look at and applaud her for bringing out such a piece.
Boom. Initial remarks. I am not Yvonne Nelson. Kind so
me who pages maybe so baby I'm who and I'm to me
impression about baby we who impression answer.
But I mean, general reaction, you know, say on memoirs, right? And nyoma wafifemu, and watro. You know, I think say the starting reaction in any Sarkodie, and so straight away, you know, because there was a fraternity, you know, everybody jumped on it. Later on, maybe who said she spoke about family and all that. So my interest went into more of the family bit because I have my own opinion on the Sarkodie issue near the, you know, and I've shared it. You know.
No, you've not shared it yet.
Thank you. So a mixed reaction. Mixed me can understand because it's not. She touched on a lot of things. And you can't fault people for having that. Obiani the obefa, our book. That's why the books are made of chapters, paragraphs, whatever. And there are a lot of stories. And you say, "Okay, assemble, but combining assembling and organizing. Obia befa need here. Into me, my family, my fa. Ni ma me bit, and my fa Sarkodie bit. The time you do.
But when you say book here release here within 24 hours 48 hours you see book now short you the full floor by you see the big call BAM library within 30 minutes now a short yeah and see your matter about writers even beyond the entertainment industry now an entertainer yeah sabi for sure in certain light now yeah nipa ba kwatro book no a short and so any idea.
I mean, for me, you know, I wasn't surprised because Yvonne is good. Ocean movies, and knows that she's our status be that. Ocean launch in the crown for a call. You know, me who guy go. Saga no a funny pa or a politician. I think so. Fair guy be me.
Mustafa Hamid.
Yes, very, very funny guy.
I said my name also me Benny Mustafa Hamid is CEO for NPA. He's a doctor.
Okay, very funny guy.
Funny say.
Oh, me who videos be in the past. Yes, you know, or kasa or about economy and Obika say ensu and started so. A very, very interesting guy. You know, and I mean all these big men were there. So we share the caliber of people that attended the launch. No, you should know, say, very erupted, and exactly what happened. You know, erupted. We found ourselves getting specimens of the book to gulp down here. Yeah, fine there. Yeah. We started to be more.
Na wako baby a waka
in.
Yo, Ola. Me say send a make a chapter dedicated to 5 but young oh yet not her last weekend. Ah yeah, so Yvonne be launch book no. Not then and now expectation. Then and now often say or babe try ye babe kind.
Honestly, I didn't have much expectation because I didn't know the kind of book I know about Retro. And yes, I kind of last week and I didn't even know about Retro book. But I remember, as a last year or so, United Showbiz, I think she was sitting there. And also working on a certain project, a bar, Ghana for Binyan a story near. And she said she was in green. Or Kanwahaya. So I'm tempted to believe that probably this was what she was referring to. And if this was what she was referring to, then it was worth the wait. And I didn't have any kind of expectation for a day or so, and now the book never found. I was just waiting to see what the book was about. By now, I've seen say, well, it's a good thing she's done. I mean, this is a memoir of her life that I think she wants us to know. The person who fan a brabo hon watron. No, and I'm saying a good thing. I mean, it's a bold move. Like you can also write yours. Everybody here can write their own. It's something that anybody can do, or anybody is, has the right to do. Not just celebs, but mostly what you capture is where the discussions normally, hover around. Not the fact that you've written a book. So first of all, I need to congratulate her for taking this decision, writing her life, or stripping herself a bit naked for people to see how
I
naked.
don't say a bit naked.
Well, because it's not total nakedness. I mean, there are some of the issues that you drew her. You realize that she was not being too truthful, even though she's supposed to. But book it's which memoir this year. It said what that what dija. What you say? So be answer what dija. Patriarchy say. So that is what she's done. And I'm sure say what you now no kind no unim say Ghana for Ebeka was in two. Why I wrote this book, she knew that writing this book and bringing it out and the Ghanaian way of moral standard any adeno amount for bashing. She knew so she's prepared for it.
I mean, the so one because she knew because I think I come forward, no, kind forward ni be crime or Manasseh Troy because there's an aspect of say or I say she's also she has opened the door into her life without first cleaning up the messy aspect of it.
Yeah, I'm so what there, Jano. As a
baby, I walk say, and yet, Nana Wakan. As a winning Bibia, I will say, I will book him any. Oh, no, mean to me, who dear, I was saying, can book him because it's her decision to choose what to write and what to show. Oh, what say, come here? Because son, I walk say, what can't the opposite say? And wouldn't say a memoir. So, what I feel, how I understood situation I'm there too. But the only name here involved in that situation is also not know this same here. It's also on senior Aquina also be can know this same. For example, what's the name train Panana me far chia? Media example not specific to the book. And I'm a far chia. But one share me who sue now the one pana training. I will book him. And I'm saying the example. You and the can book you as a media woman. Arnold. My name say and for baby. It was Yvonne Metro, a day no barbetro, and then bookie buying. Walking came Musema. Rebecca say, is it a hit? A opening a platform for other people because when you say on the 8th of next month, in so Ajetianan Eddie on Nusun memoir be celebrating the 50th birthday. Yeah. It's as a floodgates be a biana. There be gates ni be and son Yvonne Ebim. But Mebona Basso Bibre, Mebona Basso Papa, because you see, before Yvonne, there's been a couple of high profile personalities as Omacho Memo and as a tell it all books. Asamoah Acho book, Bolare Acho book. If I'm correct, Ohinaba Gitiantin so Acho book. I think she's on her fifth. We're in the fifth one. Fifth book. Wow. So there are a lot of people who have written books. Minka or Krakafu dan Coach Roby. Exactly. Let Ibrahim Crouch. Thank you. This one is explosive.
the difference between this and all the other books, no, the explosiveness are way kuta. No disrespect to more mature there, all the other books in your perfect book. Who can't book now? Top notch. Or Henry books now showing in our top notch. So no disrespect to all of them. But the difference between omo books, you know, anyway, you know, what we are doing now. Say ubiye kuta copy.
Ajibu.
This afternoon, I heard on Joy FM, Oma compiling lawyers and psychologists to actually debate or have a discussion on this book. Since Sunday to now, conversation in about the content of this book. So it tells you say other books in comparison with this book means that we know bibi woman tia a generated conversation. And there's a reason to make what Yvonne about. Vida can she was spot on. Ghana has said, sir, memoirs, tell-all books, no, and share that common because of probably your settings being a cultural or upbringing. Memoirs, no, and yet. So be better memoir, na ye soft. It be an abrupt or fame when the child will be of fame, no. So they try to keep it mild and simple. But other places, if you really want your memoir or tell-all book to actually be the topic for conversation, it has to be explosive. There must be that element of surprise, that element of bibia bema yakasa. Into you go outside, Tama Gabriel, you know, a show in the book. Or can say, Nikon and OCC and doing Wade. The time we were together, or Fada Kwala with outside. It generated conversation. There's a media executive, Clive Davis, the long-time media producer for Whitney Houston. Ocho in the book, no, soundtrack to my life. In that book, he was a bisexual. Tiffany Haddish, the comedian, the actress. The book by it, cinema me, and then an ex-husband, Air nobody knew. Demi Moore, Ocho in the book Inside Out. Demi Moore was married to Ashton Kutcher. Or say, time of worry, and I knew it demanded threesome all the time. Explosion. It is a way memoir, and I tell law. Now one for element of shock. And it will be a generated conversation. We will not have this sitting and be holding copies of the book and be discussing. By that said, or digress, and I said there was some area of distraction. No, I don't think so. It was strategic. The Sarkodie element was supposed to be the marketing strategy. It was supposed to be that point now a best-selling book. And guess what? Since Sunday, during a generative conversation in Sarkodie. And so it was not say one shadow. It was intentional.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Sarkodie is on that level. Sarkodie is seen, not even seen. He's one of our biggest exports. He's one of our biggest artists with the biggest influence, biggest following, and biggest clout. Most importantly, Sarkodie is seen as a doting father, a loving husband. If Sarkodie is in this book, guess what? It will generate conversation.
Yeah.
It will generate attention based on the circumstances of this Sarkodie about book. So it was not a digression. It was an intentional act to actually make Sarkodie that marketing point. It was after Sarkodie issue no pop up, and I feel okay. Well, me, I don't want to focus on Sarkodie. Let me focus on the other bits. The mom, ban, this, that. But before we have the other aspects, not Sarkodie, I left the book now already. So it was a strategic move by Yvonne to actually make Sarkodie that marketing or selling point. It's going to be born about because one I did explosive and I will not be discussed. And I will treat it as just any other book will be releasing. Exactly
On the market.
It's a plus for her. Now you said we'll go into details later. But for me, my initial reaction said it's a plus for her. And you talked about the fact that in the last couple of days, it's one of the best selling books on Amazon.
Apple Books.
Where else?
And Apple Books.
Exactly. What you say? You need to applaud her. Lastly, before we move into the actual nitty-gritties, industry of writing your memoir no enye bibia I say you encourage your industry we mo. But the forgetting is say a revenue generation point.
Yeah, part of the job.
This afternoon I was saying say Yvonne SIT reads it into an ultra book way or kind of story, right? Or also encouraging ladies, no young ones, actually to also have the guts and the strength to actually speak out. But ultimately, this is to sell. When you know is to sell. I mean, to make money.
Oh, I thought or still out the papa.
Yes, but ultimately, that's what I'm saying. Ultimately, the point is to make money.
Oh yeah, sure. I thought the ultimate was to find the father.
No.
If the ultimate was to find the father, she could have just written that letter and put it out.
Bonus.
Yes.
Wow.
Means let's not kid ourselves. This is a revenue generating point at what industry be more almost so memoirs and they tell our books moji. So what she's doing is actually telling her story, and part of the story is finding her dad. But ultimately, is to make money. It's a reason why there's a reason here or call. I can't more. We'll be the question. What did they tell you?
Read the book.
Buy the book or read the book. What I say. So for me, I'm born abaso baby because one man who say if you do memoirs, tell all. A bit more generating revenue amount, and that's somewhere it's a avenue entertainers and celebrities and high profile persons should look at.
And the young start to say
you see, when I followed Nigeria for discussion on the book,
yeah,
it also made me know say it was strategic study Yana social.
Any tonto.
Of course now.
No, that the Tonto is part of that story to widen the market.
But you see,
so that's it. So it said me when I follow their discussions, they are talking about that aspect.
Yeah.
Now, a generative conversation to the lifestyle of the young man.
No, and even that.
What I say before they even come to the Sarkodie bit, the Sarkodie bit blew the thing to everybody. Senka no frima. I'm not sure the discussion would have gone that far.
To add to your point about the Inyanya bit,
yeah,
it's a hanging and the Inyanya story. We know about it. We know already. And I insist, say, it's a Sarkodie bit that is selling this book.
I agree.
No, but also says selling it beyond Ghana.
Beyond Ghana. Yeah, the Nigerians' conversation is what I'm also looking at.
But the conversation will hinge on Inyanya because a Nigerian will discuss it.
Exactly.
And so Inyanya will be of their interest. But the point is the Inyanya story is not a new story. The Tonto DK bit, we know about this a long time ago.
Long time ago.
And
so there's no surprise element.
There's no surprise element within that story. It only came in because now the camp on the life must feature. But that story is not new. And I can understand why the Nigerians would focus or fixate on the Inyana because it's a Nigerian.
Exactly.
But that is not the one. And then
no, but that is also another selling point.
We'll
get there. You will get there.
And your conversation
because there was no names mentioned.
And you see, and I wanted to come there, but I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait till we get into that discussion.
Before next question. Because on Sena Olaka say any story what can say no person can. Once I say music a Nigerian big men, I didn't answer Lucy because there were no names mentioned. In Kofona mo ka say Sabuki and yet tell it all selective telling. I'm say Sam George headline be who yes no kan you say selective tell it all. Who to GD say
Mejitum because usually if let's separate it. So or no one can tell all book or tell it all or find a memoir. Memoir is when you actually chronicle a certain period in your life. And yet biography and autobiography period certain periods where we brabo na o person o mayin hu san call or can say tell all booker then we can actually hold it to be question say sister but who can say tell all I didn't na won kan nyina but say a memoir there no betumi a share the soboni din the omboni din but every obi obe question there in that regard me is right because me ntia say oko page 140 popular music producer 140 which maybe popular movie producer now or say o demand sex before one roll no yambo ni din wo ho page 150 or see there's a very popular and powerful charismatic preacher be in Nigeria and also show interest e woni mu wamboni din
vivid hints
but wamboni din oko page 84 or see tama oni salam fight no munya na instigating the ban
yeah
na actress bi wo ho a okoye judge for Miss
Malaika
or Messi shooting for 2 days and also the star actress no wamboni din oko page 154 155 or say there's a popular businessman be or Ghana how or organize awards or try to be pimpino to a king in Nigeria. Or say businessman or awards no or some other programs to the point where no Yvonne friends quite patronize those programs. Some man no pimpino to the Nigerian king no wamboni Nigerian king now so you look old and frail not in the bed so say bra bam
$5,000
Amboni din
oh boskanu say what any one na man $5,000
yes $5,000
nipa na the man as the share
Amboni din uko page 158 and 159 also call in Nigeria na experience bi onya no there's one actress bi a ta super movies mu but on a real no onya correct again Amboni din last one page 160 see there's in Nigeria so there was I still call Nigeria. There was an older actress Bia or no so no on pen on person chiano also wamboni din. So you ask yourself, like why I say what kind of some of the anonymous ones no they were vivid descriptions Bia or it will be sound what say. I didn't know Sarkodie point and Yanka say oh the rapper was in or your tema or you say
hints without
I didn't know one hint with regard to Sarkodie and the Bobo. He didn't say Michael Wusu Ado aka
Sarkodie
na by force vida say e so obo bia din
enye by force
and say one body na wa kan the opposite or kan
enye by force but I feel say onu in her mind e bi hu say we volume 1 into your prepare kwino for volume 2 into we elicit sa interest na or no ehwehwe na say the yebusa questions because I trust that she's not done this is just the beginning the Sarkodie bits na ye ka ho asem I not rightly said say a marketing strategy but at the same time no o situate no in time no asan bom age obo wechi ma say me use the atomy book no san person chese na manyin sen wo nti bia decision na we take here na kra me penny ni didi wo so nti wo shada anye at fault sa na so say you so di na dia ton
so page no see na Sarkodie soon name the certainty of the career
yes and na onene ma menete and so share ya specifically you mention about 3 times say onene ma menete as me blame you for my situation na manyin sen me na me gravitate towards you and your fault na so me the whole ton book na kind of thing What I say. So we just have to wait. I'm sure volume 2 will be ever.
Before volume 2, relax. Before the volume 2, no, the same question will be survived. As to whether I say by force and then say by force. I already told you, say, I mean, I tell all. So it depends on the
one
writing.
country say tell all.
Memoir there, But I'm thinking, say Yvonne was strategic. Say, because mind you, or a businesswoman, she's still in business. And she would want to do BBA and affecting the business. And in my mind, so popular movie producer now says sex for role. Obonidinya probably it may injure her activity in the movie industry. I'm just thinking aloud. Now, popular charismatic preacher now in Nigeria now or show interest or Yvonne. Maybe she was strategic. Say me bomb man with there's a likelihood we say we are known and call for no. Could come at her in a certain way behano into what the main find on to kakra actress now or say or yeah just for Miss Malaika now call Miss or
the call judge
be oboni dia obe here actress for the next production a be problem until the main who do on once now oko pimp now you say or yeah popular Ghanaian businessman or yeah awards for high e be an the business ni Yvonne business no in future no they may collaborate in some person be offending sisia into mami
sack the on here
yeah but chair into the mami hold you answer again Yvonne business for Nigeria It's obesha apart from Nigerian actress and as a Nigerian person is about moving and omo rave reviews on. However, one can't anything stellar about them nibiano one bomudin. Again, because of all business relations with Nigeria now and in the future is not or you're careful. Now be someone say why did she throw Sarkodie under the bus? For Sarkodie or your pawn. Because if we say be a Sarkodie and in the France they cannot hurt her. Or deep down, Oshe book the way a Sarkodie treating on still now the year. And after the book, you drop here, I don't know if by design or by intention. Some of the Sarkodie natives started some more drop it. Some songs be a Sarkodie in the past as a now sadly or can't Yvonne was him. Maybe Yvonne not to say something now. So when you said to my boy, my boom na major in a shenimu. So forget Sarkodie. If I put Sarkodie under the bus, apart from it being a marketing strategy, maybe a Sarkodie the audio a yen you understand? Or yen no sound born found. So
now we are who say, well, the NT I don't miss me be uncle for say, okay, and you're ready, but miss me be uncle for say, we are them who say, but before then, me birthday mate. Many celebrate birthday on the same day. First April for ya swore ding. I saw the now I'm first April. I saw the rough. Aye. What is our biggest fan net to sister, you who are not melting. Aye, invite up Kelvin.
Last 2 years,
last 2 years, yeah, in the studio together at 3FM. Aye, see Aquaba.
Yeah.
Now, Quincy Boko, dear. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelvin boy, would you take Ghana Nimu? See, I know Ufri, and that make us a Ufri visa, wako Momo, wako down flat, is here also very, you know, go feel live without them. And a very, no, here I am, pal.
Next one, miss.
Maybe next one. The time is in who I am, and person in the nearest future, or we should show book, not as a minute, and me and Verona. Now, Kelvin boy can't was him, and see, you ever be saw very once and be more aquaba.
Yeah.
Then more John who make a cry, I'll come to you for a brief reaction on the way. Arnold. Yeah. Now when I'm also.
I wanted to come in with something. Arnold, you see, when you decide to celebrate a memoir of your life, there are certain guiding principles that most people, you're expected to, follow.
Why not do principles?
It's
and not pay your opinion.
No, it's not pay my.
Relax.
It's just like writing any other book or writing a literature material. There's always a what do you call it, template that you want to follow. What do I say? Now, one of the principles is honesty.
Oh.
Also, to me, dino crack.
Really?
What do I say?
Me too.
Also, to me, you need to be at least show some level of honesty in your narration.
Because this is the second time we bet this. Mr. Then I won't nima. We feel say because like you're hammering on this. The second time.
That second principle of honesty. After that one, you go to the emotional traits. But on that particular honesty bit, even I know that I enumerate here. Dinukre. Na ye kind of you who say or kind of cred no cred no kind of but don't be selective in the things you deal with and try make some people look a bit uncomfortable, but others say me show some comments me be I say that no can be and that's no more business. Again, when you touch on people like who touch you on, I don't want to just relax everything on Sarkodie, but who touch you on people's emotion, their life.
Why wouldn't
who touch you on people's emotion, their life? You should also be mindful. Say, is it the facts and I will do to about him? Because yes, no D can be can ask him nipa on time can call people no can ask him first. Say the bear wa can you be gina the answer about so. It's not benefits you see, so would you can call to announce the ebem. Pray now, pray home. But what I say, see, young can't mammy asem yet. But amongst the parts where I feel she could have been a bit honest was to have given us a vivid detail of really me maame ebufu no ka che say me mistake ade na me maame bufu okasa nam ya akra boni ana ade na akoda be ya ma ne maame abie na no aga say wo ye mfumso ba she didn't tell you anything.
Oh yeah, sure.
Check here. Or say me ya ade na me maame bufu a I'm no more cabini. Is there? Read it. Me my highlighting you.
But there's a point in the book I watched say not almost keep was called entertainment more shows and
yeah no yeah crab bonnet some and ya crab bonnet
some. See the mere facts in them not the hip hop stars crab boho crash actress as a non serious kid. And the
no, but
the fact that doesn't mean say narration or can intro.
That's what I wanted to because
no, but narration or and you depend on meeting
because as I in the born brand you say
no mean to me name money bread because
because as I won bibia yenim ye push so a onka.
What push me na make I even about specific I want specifics.
I know before me to so or the aswa will say na wo kan mpatwanye bia o ka say nukra bi ni book ni
yes no examples na me cite with regard to
but also
names how they no lie
who say nya
me say dishonesty you need to be honest dishonesty does not always mean say who chanto that is being a liar dishonesty say who di nukra kire who say say me yi we mu free ma so how would they feel say me the wedding be show how much think is any pan very actually
put it on record say sir order no say book ni follow no and free baby because we are Brian strong.
That's true.
What's my say? You can't say there's a written out order. What's a tell all and a memoir?
No, I say it's a template. You are lit student.
No, but template because poets be anywhere. Like I say, on only emotions.
So when you are writing a memoir of yourself, you think it's always okay.
She could have started from when she was.
No, mommy, you think it's always okay? Say, ube say, and I'll be kanko for some. Abra munya and trouble. Abra wouldn't say my printing we are omunya no ye.
Depend.
It almost met your book.
No yes, Kasai.
It almost met your book.
Obiant me be raising issues yeah. Say interview now be yeah, interview. So be throw poster throw obi entire obi out.
Yeah.
That's what I say. You are not tired.
That point they say omunya no ye no. I beg to differ kakra.
Okay.
Because if Calvin Boy was cited in this book now, if Lisa said they are describing a book, no, and there were a lot of options. So, if Lisa is defaming now, which me sue Yvonne for defamation. So, if Lisa Yvonne are breaching the rights of privacy, which me take action. And the last bit, no, on this bit me actual book, and I didn't respond. It's
our baby is own fee.
On this means your own fee, but it's your option.
Yeah.
So, and you know, say omunia no ye, or no Yvonne, the Lisa, the one a brabo more. In opesi ehunu and odash book mu say ya throw within your book na own you comfortable how I describe or how your reputation and ya na you have every right to take an option lawsuit e wo homo bia Sarkodie e wo options bebre e wo betime so if you feel say the way I describe your book we mo no e be injure the reputation and a brand position ya or quite
okay so let me give you one example of where I find it being dishonest. You see, all chere a dear a CMA Sarkodie a case bia omunku yin sen when she came to the point where she was talking about film producers and their more ban in that chapter was say at that time no final year you 2 film producers and so abaneno 3 onyem. This is how she concluded. She was not ready to have another life to take care of.
Yeah, I saw it.
What's the dishonest?
Relax. Don't
run. Say a kind chapter and now
no, me person would do or say be obedient.
Yeah, me them kind situation. I know this will be if you are using the PDF page 53. What kind of book number?
A book, no, as a page is not.
And yet the same as the
PDF.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, so the page 50, what, 53?
53,
and then 56. Page 53, and all about the final year the pregnancy, and how not ready she was to have another life to take care of. This same person tells you.
In the book is page 81. Nasa conversation is starting.
Oh, Nijiwaya Juma, and I'm being a main kind.
Why can't be summarizing?
Okay, be summarizing. What you try to kind
no, so I say 81. So let me just read it. Say will be 80 year on Casabia, me boom is 3 America.
There is a conversation that started at 81, but at the end I work on page 85. I must admit it was a tough year. I was in my final year at the university. I was banned from acting. I was pregnant and definitely not prepared to host another human being.
Not prepared to do what?
Host another human being.
Yet when you go to where she talk about the abortion, was it the you know Diana Sarkodie?
Also on here ready.
One end ready.
Sarkodie so.
And now she is also saying she was not prepared. So where's the truth here?
The betrayal.
No, father. Father, me see 1 year ready. When I win saying uchi, munya butre. Me na me obana me saying. And I know me and said to me at the same time. And I'm saying me year ready say me. And then you make it seem as though say boy in a siko you.
Ola tie. Asma can say.
Me patu what kind honey there. Me person you speaking to the book.
You know, or presenting an array of issues. She was in a dilemma. We were waiting to me keep waiting. We busa Beman. I mean, I agree say enkonkoyi. Then there is honesty about we.
They also Beman say on year ready.
Of course.
But say no. Or share Beman perspective when the matter arose. You understand? But brother is trying to tell you say honestly a decision maker, right?
And
there are two parties involved.
Yeah, but I do not think say a case of dishonesty. You understand? Because only Beman Anyam definitely will be seeking Beman consent as to what action you guys should take. So Beman like I say, oh, could you go out? But no bit like I say, everybody. Exactly. I can choose to actually keep it. But what then can't say? It's a be a Sarkodie and then sound common. And so be a turn assume because at the end of the day she was a final decision maker. It's also maybe I realize say, oh yes or no one the problem. Then my man say, I think our bad career and blah 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 blah. But me also make sure me who I'm not ready.
But for all you know, Saga say why ready still on what ABI she could have changed.
I want to ask a question. Okay. These two things that you are saying, they are on separate pages, right?
Yes,
separate pages.
And that is why Ola has a problem, and I also support where Ola is coming from.
No,
hold on with your reaction. But some people phone line,
confusion,
legal perspective. Legal perspective to
most confused and inconsistent.
Private legal practitioner Bobby Vanson Ejina phone so Yama Wakwaba Yumri.
Me chair waiting for viewers panelists and your more studio honina.
Me pa show you pacha na wa ma wani akosro kakra ma because I say I faint kakra.
Me pacha you. Pacha me say me so na me chair waiting for viewers and panelists na more studio.
Yo. Na me pa cho ene me tia say me start on that note. E am passe so be person otro memoir and otro book no or mentioning Crawfordia, or seeking permission from them. Otherwise, no, legally, no, or you're wrong to have placed or mudinwo ni book no.
Well, maybe one say just say seeking permission. And I say about Oyomasi. I think it is what is customary. Senya in the sense of the publishing practice, you know. Say once obetro asemafa obi hono as a so yi na sutri because in some jurisdictions oko amama for so uyi obi asutri sana so odin say asem na obeka no ebe hana otumi court ema court if you kwan say obi release book na so obi release book no to include those pages about that person saying ebe kan ne pakono wansem enti. And yes, sir, a requirement to say one Jimmy Pacono permission to me and publish it. Nemo, a bear customary, a bear a dear, tie over time out of say any a bua or the Bemadi Pacono. Nemo say one Jimmy, one mile home so mile home not say Uko Truby be nature, no, a yadi woman. sɛ sɛ ɔbɛka sɛ nipa korɔ no ma ho kwan o de kyerɛ ne sɛ sei na mepɛ sɛ mɛka nipa korɔ no ɛnsi ho kwan sometimes ebia sɛnea yɛkɛn asɛm ne sie ebia 15 years ago 20 years ago akyɛ ebia nea woka ne yɛ wo sɛnea wohu etu ka kyerɛ nipa korɔ so wokae sɛ me ne wo hyia ebia 10 years ago no sei ne sei na esi yɛ enti mepɛ sɛ mede hyɛ me buku nipa korɔ sɛ o dabi ebia na nsi saa ebia sei na esi yɛ etu nya saa communication asɛ nkitahodie with nipa korɔ na aboa but the one je ni nipa korɔ na nya saa nkitahodie na sɛ wokɔ so na sɛ wode hyɛ buku no ma na krata no ma umfomumra sɛ wafomumra sɛ nkɛsɛ sɛ nipa korɔ no ma wo kwan na mmom ni abɛkyerɛ wɔ krata no mu no sɛ akyire no ɛbam sɛ ɛnyɛ saa na ɛte a ɛna nipa korɔ no ebetumi ɛne wafa mmra kwan so sɛ ne ɛteɛ
Bookie who sinsem bookie by nkofo ka say oh wabo rapper ni Sarkodie din de ese Sarkodie timi siu no ana nkofo bi bisa say asem no esi ya na say ansi anya bia etimi sin so na ye still ye siu obi
say you can say ye siu obi o sa say no photocast say me can defamation say what can say ma eku obi ufin you can defamation. Now, sa defamation suit now the Nipakono the court no. Adia a friend defense say adia obeka say asem na makano said you a good thing memo na me ho kwan say meka because na no credit any afraid the truth say one of the defenses of defamation. It is asem na wakano say good be who thing memo no credit any nipakono to me nka se wo kuhufin senia anamremo anase yana nam no wo bi omo se sebe de no credit mo omo ka se bi sa se what to sebe and so asem na waka no e bi egu nipakono hufin na so no credit it is waka ne sa na se no credit a e se even though obeka se egu ni hufin no enya dia say odoko kota and I say or samaiwa obebibi because who ni expressa asem na kan no credit e guni hu fin de na so no credit a sabi say court e bi obi kotum say wo wabokro no wo hia no krom na afa no we oye kronfo a asem na kan e guni hu fin na so no credit because court e de na kotum say oye kronfo yate no so ye kronfo etusia na okrom na okazo we ye kronfo a untantro unkan semonto no so even though one friend of kronfo de ku ni hofin na mom enam say ye dukremiti enya dia court ebebu fuwa say asem na waka no egu ni hofin.
In this case no amwa ya bobo mudin no se mo ameyi na we dey maybe so wa ameyi na na che say eye no kra na so mo ensu na che say omo ye din na case no die off and I say yes nkofo be assume say no kre
any there senia obi ebetwene asem no ho de sebi o untumi ensi no kwan senia opese odwene asem no ho sebi se obi ka asem na se wembu ano a eno nkyerɛ sɛ asem na ni bakro na ka no eye no kre se okin kan krofo books or match doctor sebia oni obi encounter bi na se opotro asem na ebia no wo report ebia conversation bi wo oni di patrolling team and I say or any doc picture of oni di patrona no the akasa page no ho no so wa asem ebia asimesi o ka se oko Dubai 1999 wo hwe ni book no mo so a wo picture bom se oko Dubai 1999 eno ye ade e wo ho no ena me sise nkrobo bi zu ka so ebi oni nkrobo na wa bobo mudin no oni omu enya ebia correspondence ebia WhatsApp messages and say bia ka de na on fan kan ho eno no na webu mra so because the mremu no oni obi nya sa nkita ho ebia WhatsApp and telephone na record na di pakona ma onko kwan that's all ko publish here and na de ko tu bedwem a eni de wa fomumra say ye ni kro we nya ni kro eni de wa fomumra but wo hwe sa asem wo bi tinetire na okaso I didn't know Yvonne Akase or nay Asimesi Efa Yifunu and Asimesi Maduku Yiku Yenti. I see me sim be ye na no just say a yellow in Remun and yes, I the because you can say he who accepts must prove. And every person is presumed innocent until found guilty. Some not the other two Jan, a mood to bar, Osha Ghana, Yemuna, and say abortion, no, and that's so idea, oh yeah, abandoned to me, Edward Kotu Abakuku. It is not the same look or two of that's Yamane said you. If I go in Yanoa, and not just say a Yanocre in Bremono, and not just say a Nocre. On the non person will be Yano, say, wow, the Assemno, a Tunesono, who a dance here, a fast no one. Now, a manager say, unnecessary debate, Sabi, say, Yeti Hena, book you are true, woman say, Okuyi means same good. Now, Obi and a sen say, Okuyi means same good. Ye ka say, ono osu Okuyi means same good, no, Wafomumra. Nia o share no so say onko yin say ngu no wa fomomra it is a police efre no say oba say bi wa tro wa luma we pa de gu Ghana memu no wa fomomra eti wa na waka eti wu de ne de wa na wa tro na wu wa to we say wa fomomra eti wu de mra de
studio mu hanum say the argument e koso bulldog insist say abortion there anka illegal. Una a legal person. Am pass abortion where you chrome high very legal.
The bulldog is illegal. I think it's a yet per se legal. The criminal law no apply except under few conditions. If you don't meet those conditions, mostly no, it's on the line of health conditions. If you are medically advised, but senior minister or some institutions or my but senior didn't senior mechanic, the criminal justice system no be a very important. Uncle police station say as me see police need to mean better. This a police in there will say, oh yes, I am. Even though in Crawford, it doesn't change fact to say it's only permitted under very strict conditions. Mostly, Semikaya on health grounds.
Now,
if you are new you need and I said insurance and so be a health adverse no better other Akran and answer management.
Me pa cho me pese me bisa last question as mama wako sanka we a lawyer for ebia alala jete imma because obi beka say papa yi we wu akone baby say ye twi ni din say ye koye DNA test with nimma as to whether ni money nim say adi beba memo yi mu ye nim we a lawyer for uncomfort say sir now we a lawyer for Sarkodie and even for onu ankasa ni mami a anka den anka obeka say omunye in this situation.
Well
me pa so line to share sinti the okan yanti so betimi a start bi ma
asemi a wo bisa mi meaning say ya no am de beba no say as cap say me kasa as lawyer and I say me for lack of a better word social comment.
Oh they be as legal person say ebi anka nkofo your clients anka den anka obe catch them say is the right thing to do.
Say maybe anka nkofo na yabubo omudi no there are two aspects. Obi ohonoma obeka say ne brand as a human being and as a career or pursue no asem na ya show be affecting no Oshana say be affecting in that way. Obetimi issue just public disclaimer say in Saga we really are there no and yes I na there ne and one no na enwu pass we see oba no enwu ya because sebi you and yes tem nyina na pigiri ya no it is a pitalagete ma in common oba na ni okudi ye no mo share na so and yes I na tia. I got some issue with disclaimer say asem no ba natural and yes I here. yes, Obeka or more version of the event because every Sunday, Obeka when you publish here, once or no, then see our publishing and your TV, maybe commentary to help us psychologically say to review, Obeka for marketing purposes, financial purposes. And you see a Funkuma in Fumunga. If you say, Assembly Beka, na Kwakusi. Then I'm a kind and say, who should be fair? Assembly could you move pass a behind that here? And your whole kind say, or be 2-1 or Marco. Then so say, send me a